my channel, and today's going to be a little bit different. My best friend needs to get her sutures removed, and you know, we thought it would be a fun idea since I am medically trained and I do have my certificate for medical assisting that we would just do it ourselves. So she went ahead and went to the medical supply store and we got a suture removing kit. Comes in, well, they come in all different kinds of packaging, but what your most common one will come in something like this, and then attached to it has, like, you know, the contents of everything in there, which comes with the compartment tray, the wrap, the 4x4 gauze dressing, a 2x2 gauze dressing, an absorbent towel, forceps, the scissors, the 2-ounce medicine cups, needle holder, and universal medication labels. So you've got all your contents in here. I will also list them down below. So if you do not know, you know, what's supposed to come in here, I will, you know, now you'll know. So there's that. I also will insert a little picture somewhere in here of this of this content sheet as well. So we're just gonna go ahead and stick that back in here. Then we also just picked up, why am I yelling? Then I also picked up some gloves, just some disposable gloves for this purpose, obviously, because we're not going to reuse them again. And I had, since I have worked in urgent cares and doctor's offices, I also have I have a couple things laying around at home too, which is the wound closure strips. Now, if you don't know what these are, let me see if it'll focus. These are kind of see-through, so you can kind of see, like, in here. I will also insert a picture of those up close so you can also see what those are. And what they are is they're just like little strips that you would like put over the wound after, but we like to do this after we remove the sutures. That way it still kind of holds the wound in place of where it should be, so it doesn't heal awkwardly or anything like that. So she also picked up some band-aids, and these are the what would you say, like 2x2, yeah, maybe like 2x2, well, no, like 2x8, probably 2x5 inches of like the gauze, big gauze band-aid pads, so that she can put that over as well when we're finished. She also had some of these. This is just the ointment that they prescribed her, and the cream. I will list these ointments and the numbing cream down below as well. So we also picked up some antiseptic wound wash, and this is just so I can clean the wound area before I take out the sutures. Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and wash my hands, set up the tray, and I'm gonna film. I'm not gonna exactly explain how to fully set up the tray. I'm just gonna kind of take a picture just to show you, because we are kind of in a hurry and I need to get this done. So if you have any further questions, just feel free to message me, comment, and I can explain anything else that needs to explain. Like I said before, if you do not know how to do this and are not trained, I don't recommend doing it at home, but since I do have my certificate and I did go to school for this, I am 100% qualified to do this, so, you know, I can save my friends a little bit of money and time. A lot of money. So, you know, it's just a one simple little procedure that I love doing anyway, so win-win, right? Okay, so let's get started. That's like a perfect view. All right, cool. Okay, so obviously you're gonna put your gloves on after you've washed your hands, and then you're gonna use the antiseptic and clean around the wound. So on my tray, I have set it up to where I have a gauze pad. And now as I remove the sutures, I'm going to count it as I lay them. Perfect. It's okay, don't be scared. And what I'm gonna do is you're gonna wanna cut from where the knot is, every other one. That way, so when you do it every other one, you can kind of test it and make sure the wound doesn't open up, because then if it opens up, you know to stop. So, as what you can see here, is I have 2 more sutures left to remove. I had realized halfway of doing it that my camera used up all the memory, so I had to delete a few things. So, sorry you couldn't see that, but I'm gonna take off from where I left off and we're gonna get these done. So, I'm gonna try to do it in a way that you can still see. If you can see right here, she's got one that was part of a cross stitch pattern. And then she also has one right in here. You probably can't see that in the camera, but it's kind of in where her wound is. So that one's going to be tricky because you don't want to reopen up the wound, but you also don't want it to, you know, grow over the stitch and you're never going to get that fucker out. So what you want to do is you want to pull up where the knot is. And then once you pull up, you're going to cut. I'm trying to do it so they can see, but oh well if they can't. What I like about these, if you can see, you probably can't see. I'll take a picture and zoom in, but on the top of these tweezers, one has a groove to where, and then one has a point. So where if you go like this in between the thread, you can pick it up and pull it. It's much easier. Sometimes these guys are like really good in there though. There we go, and we got one. Probably can't see it. There you go, you see it right there? Okay. See how she's bleeding a tiny little bit? Dab that up a little bit. It's okay. Bleeding's, it's normal. It happens. So it looks pretty good. I want to see. You've got another little. Okay, so after that you just want to wash the wound again a little bit. And then we're gonna take our wound closure strips and we're just gonna place them gently along the, you're gonna rip this off so it has easily accessible tabs, and you're just gonna want to put them along the wound just so it holds it shut. Well, that concludes our video for today, and that is how you remove sutures at home on your best friend. Feel free to comment down below, let me know what you think. If you have any questions, I would love to hear them. Any input. You know, there are different techniques how to remove sutures, but that is what I have learned in, you know, that's what I learned some from school, but that's also how I learned it in the urgent cares and the doctor's office. Every place is different, every, you know, place that I've worked at and done my externship at and everything like that, they have different protocols when it comes to removing sutures like that. So that is what I feel more comfortable doing when I am removing sutures. So I tried to get it as best as I could from the view, but we kind of had a little difficulty with the camera situation and the way I was holding the forceps and everything like that and the tweezers, so you couldn't really see, but I tried my best. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. I don't recommend doing it at home. Like I said, I am trained, I know what I'm doing, I am qualified, so that's the only reason we felt comfortable doing it at home. You know, it was really quick, easy procedure to do. It isn't that hard. You know, I really wouldn't do it at home, but we're medically trained, so I know what I'm doing. And it was really fun. It was really fun. I do recommend going into that field if you like stuff like that. It's pretty fun to do. So thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to hit that little bell, subscribe, and turn your notifications on. And I will see you guys soon. Bye.